Work on this series of paintings began just 3 days after the attacks. Artist E.J. Weiss witnessed the crumbling of the towers from his studio nearby and gathered ash from the site, mixing it with black acrylic for most of the series.
The ash was in the air for 9 months. We breathed it. You could smell, it was a crematorium. And people silently would say, if you ran into them on the street, there's that smell again. It became part of the fabric of the existence of New York.
Artist Manju Sethi created this work that consists of almost 3,000 individual paintings, one for each victim of the attacks. It's called Gesture.
A gesture is something that you do for someone else. A gesture is a movement you make with your body. A gesture in art terms, like a gestural drawing, is a drawing that's rendered very quickly, and it's meant to have emotion and motion to it. And I think all of those things work for this artwork.
The exhibit encompasses 13 works of art in mediums ranging from sculpture to painting to video, created by 13 New York-based artists, some of whom lost family members or friends in the attacks, and others who witnessed the attacks from their studios nearby.
Christopher Sausedo lost his brother, a firefighter, that day. His artistic response was to create these images out of linen pulp on handmade paper.
I mean, it's bittersweet. I don't like being here. I don't like the subject. I don't want it to have happened, but it did happen. So I'm here to represent who I am, who I know, and who I lost.
The museum's permanent exhibit provides a mainly documentary approach to the tragedy. Museum director Alice Greenwald says having an artistic interpretation allows for a more emotional response.
All of us were struggling 15 years ago to make sense of what we were seeing. We couldn't believe what was in front of us. We couldn't make sense of it. And artists are the people in our world who try to render what we all see.
The exhibit, titled Rendering the Unthinkable, will be on display at the 9/11 Memorial Museum until January 2018. Karina, CCTV, New York.